Good implementation plans for Indian Education for All result from early and strong staff development, bringing teams of teachers together with administrators and curriculum developers. In addition to professional development, the quality of these plans rests on a foundation of well-crafted local policy. Several factors must be taken into consideration when developing strong policy. The following questions will address some of these factors one at a time. First, does the policy meet the letter and the spirit of the law? Some policies, by the time they move through the development and adoption process, may actually lose sight of the original target connected to implementation of Montana Code Annotated 20-1-501. Policy examination will determine if the language addresses the law in full. Second, is the policy actionable, guiding day-to-day operations at the classroom, building, and district level? Strong policies will put forward in a skeletal way steps for actual action and change that permeate all levels of the school system. Third, is the policy specific enough to guide those actions but general enough to cover unforeseen events, changes in personnel, or demographic considerations? This should not be interpreted to imply that the target is moving, but rather that changes and potential contingency plans resulting from those changes are taken into account so the policy does not have to be modified too frequently. Put another way, is the policy doable and durable? Fourth, is the policy tailored to the local school district in which it is adopted or generic, based on a fictional district with imagined staff, students, and administration? The policy should reflect unique qualities of the district and community. Like snowflakes, every policy is a little different, the same way each school district has special characteristics, unique human resources, and demographic and geographic qualities. Finally, once in place, is the policy known? Do all staff, administrators, and other stakeholders know the policy or at least the gist of the policy enough to allow it to guide day-to-day operation? To be strong, policy needs to be thoughtfully considered with frequency. All too often, policy and the plans and curriculum guides that are designed to implement those policies are not known or examined by those with the greatest responsibility for ensuring compliance. Taking into account the importance of locally developed and robust policies, there is a place for models to support boards and administrations as they consider and adopt policies. The Montana School Boards Association, MTSBA, developed a model generic policy to jumpstart the process. In addition, some curriculum consortia have worked at a more regional level to support generic policy language, again, as a jumpstart to a good local process. School boards and administrators can benefit from models, but must stay mindful that custom-tailored policy will lead to the strongest outcomes and guide activity at the local level best. The specific ideas presented here are suggestions to support local efforts. Teachers and administrators use them to design plans meeting the letter and spirit of the law that also address the unique capacity and characteristics of each district. Here are a few suggestions. Don't work alone. The more staff members and perspectives brought to the table during plan development, the better. Assemble a team that includes both local experts and novices. Take advantage and use this document and support documents found in the appendices of the framework to create a skeletal plan. Then focus in on elements of the plan for more intensive and detailed work and implementation. It does not all have to be done immediately. Consider depth and quality over quantity as they have been discussed in this document. The focus areas of activity preliminary planning tool found in the appendices can also be helpful in developing subcommittees and making assignments, along with the steps articulated in the section. Meet, talk, and read regularly. The process of planning is a professional development journey in itself, and it can be fun and engaging. And finally, integrate this plan with your ongoing school improvement plan and 5-year comprehensive plan. Integration must be modeled at all levels, from planning to professional development and training opportunities, and finally in classrooms. There are several steps to follow as you plan integration in your school. By providing professional development, being aware of the materials in your school, and focusing on integration, you will begin a wonderfully enriching process of learning for all students in your school. Pages 13 to 15 in the framework provide mini checklists for each of these steps, as well as the specific content area suggestion on pages 15 through 20. These are excellent tools for you to use as you plan for integration of Indian Education for All in your classroom, school, or district.